Today I'm going to show you how to take a piece of furniture that has a terrible finish on it and that looks like it is pretty much ruined and or needs to be refinished, and how to make it look good and be a usable piece of furniture. If you have a valuable antique or a family heirloom, this is not the video for that type of project. This is a video for a project that if you've picked up a piece of furniture at a thrift store or garage sale, or if you just want to make something you have look better for everyday use without having to put a whole lot of work into it, this is a way to do it that is much faster and much easier than stripping your furniture. As you can see, I've already done the left side of this table with this technique, and I'm about to do the right side. I just wanted to show you at the front of the video how dramatic of a result this is. For this project, you are going to need some acetone, some steel wool pads such as Brillo pads. They can have soap added or not have soap. And you're going to want some protective gloves that will not let the acetone get to your skin. So this is kind of a follow-up video to another video I just posted where I took the wax buildup off a very old cedar chest, and this is taking that technique one step further. Wax buildup is not the problem on this table. The problem on the table is all of the problems on the table. All of the discolored finish, worn finish, drink rings, you name it, this table has it. So I'm using the acetone and the Brillo pads to just rub all of this stuff off the table that I don't want on there. It works a lot like when you're taking off nail polish, which incidentally is made with acetone, in that once your cloth or your Brillo pad gets gummed up, it ceases to work. So you periodically have to stop with the Brillo pad and take a rag and just clean off everything that you have done. Clean up all the gook off the surface so you can go back and start to take more off. And then probably about when your Brillo pad gets about halfway done, it just has too much of this stuff in it to make it effective anymore. You can either move on to the next Brillo pad, or you can use some of the acetone to rinse out your Brillo pad a little bit. I just moved from the sun into the shade here because the sun makes the acetone evaporate a lot faster, so you end up using more product. So it's got some alcohol in it, so it tends to evaporate. The hotter the conditions, the faster it will evaporate. Once I've got all this finish off of here that I want to come off, the wood will be really soft, like softer than if I had sanded it or anything else I can think of. It just is a really soft, smooth wood when you are done with this. You've probably seen I occasionally go against the grain with the Brillo pad. It is really best to go with the grain, but for whatever reason, this wood and other woods that I've tried this on does not scratch when you go against the grain. So when I get up around the edges, it's just easier to go against the grain, but overall, you should always go with the grain. Once I've got all this junk cleaned off of here, I am literally just going to clean the table with acetone again, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to put a wax on the surface of this table, and that is all I'm going to do. It is going to be done at that point. You could seal it with any type of wax you wanted to. You could put polyurethane on it if you wanted to. I just like the look of wax, and I want this to look like the antique that it is. So I'm going to keep as much of the natural aging and patina of this wood as I can, and I'm just going to put the wax on it, and it's going to look great. This entire tabletop took me about 30 minutes altogether of scrubbing to get the finish off. So to me, I would rather do that than use paint stripper for 5 minutes. But this is about 30 minutes for this size and this type table. I'm pretty sure that the overall time spent to do it this way is less than if you strip it and come back and have to sand it and clean it and do all those prep things. I think the time is probably less doing it this way. I know it's a lot easier like this, and I definitely prefer it this way. So these are the fruits of my labor here. This is going to look really good with wax. The difference in colors will not show that much. It's a little bit lighter there in the middle where it was pretty bad stained. So the wax will cover up a lot of that. So let's do that so we can see how it looks. I'm going to use Howard's Feed and Wax. This is a really fast and really good wax, and I love this wax. We will wipe this on and be done. All I'm going to do is wipe this wax on, and then once I have it on here, I'm just going to wipe off any of the extra residue that is there. So this is how it came out. I think this looks awesome. It's got all of the aging and patina showing through that I wanted. It was a nice quick project, and I am quite happy with it. So please don't forget to like and subscribe and comment and check back. I put new videos up all the time. Thank you.